Hello Leo, welcome to Fifth House Divination. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Today we are going to get a message from your guides for you about a situation that you're facing. These readings, these messages can be about anything. It just depends whatever your team, your guidance team want to talk to you about today. So these are slightly different from the other recordings that I upload. Every month I upload 6 readings for every sign. 4 of them are on particular themes, and then we've got the 2 timeless ones. So there is this one, and then there is a timeless love reading as well. So when these ones reach you, if they resonate, they're your message, but they're not going to resonate with everybody. So feel free to check out your moon or your rising signs to see if there's any messages there for you. Also, I will be adding your playlist, the Leo playlist, to the end of the reading, and also you can find it on the channel. That playlist has got everything on the channel for Leo, so you can get caught up with your current monthly readings and also any of your timeless messages that you may have missed. If you're new, guys, thank you ever so much for trying me out. I hope you enjoy your reading. I hope you stay. I hope you come back. My name is Kirsty. I am an astrologer and a tarot reader, and I also collect decks. A little bit of a deck collector. Okay, so as always, thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. It helps me to grow as a tarot reader, and it also helps get the channel out there. So, Leo, what do your guides want to talk to you about? I'm up a bit funny, I keep knocking the camera. Is that over here? Okay, Leo, message from your spirit team. What do they want to talk to you about? Okay. First chakra archangel Michael. This talks about the first chakra is all about our security, our stability, and underlying energy is the action card. So there may be some sort of action with regards to your stability or security that your guys want to talk to you about. Let's see what the tarot has got to say. Why is it that this message is coming through for you? And what is it that they want to say? So, yeah. So the seven of Chariot. There's talk about alignment and moving forward, combining efforts, and then we've got the 8 of Cups. So this is talking about a situation that emotionally is not enough for you anymore. This talks about not settling. Past, we've got the Knight of Swords, and we're moving towards the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there is a movement forward here, guys, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in the future. This is some kind of up-leveling that you're moving towards, some kind of improvement in your situation. This is talking about, it's talking about moving forward, moving away from things that aren't really kind of doing it for you anymore, and onto and into something that is a little bit more productive and something that feels like an improvement. So we've got the Chariot, we've got the King of Pentacles, Hanged Man. So you could have been in that situation for a little while. In the past, we've got another Knight there, we've got the Knight of Wands. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's clarified by the 2 of Swords. Underlying energy, justice. Okay. So it feels like, I think this message is coming through for you because there may be some kind of choice or decision that you need to make coming up with regards to up-leveling, maybe starting a new chapter in something. The 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel is more about a new chapter rather than completely finishing something, but there is a choice or a decision incoming about how to move forward and how to improve your lot in life. And with the underlying energy of the Justice card, it can talk about karmic justice, it can talk about legal justice, but ultimately the Justice card does talk about doing the right thing. And with this card, this particular Justice card, it always reminds me of that story about, I don't know, one of the ancient Egyptian kings or something, King Herod, I don't know. And there was two women that came in front of him arguing over a baby, and he said, right, okay, well, we'll just chop the baby down the middle and you can have a half each. And he decided that the mother, the true mother, and the person who should have the baby is the one that didn't want it basically chopping in half. So I don't know why that has just popped into my head. So with the Justice card, and this particular Justice card, I've just been really drawn to that baby there. There may be some element of doing the right thing may involve or include some form of sacrifice. Okay, but there is, as I say, there does definitely look like there's a choice coming through. Anyway, with this first chakra, it talks about our roots. It talks about how we ground ourselves, how we really kind of give ourselves a foundation of security and support. So whatever this shift is, whatever this change is, whatever this movement forward is, there's lots of cards of movement and change. And kind of breaking out of a sort of a stagnant or a static situation. Essentially, it is, the nub of it is about our security. It's about your security and how you ground yourself and keep yourself feeling secure. So what's coming in and what's coming through with this then, guys, is we've got the Chariot, and the Chariot is the movement forward. The Chariot talks about aligning two separate parts of ourselves or parts of our life. But it talks about really taking control of something, getting two things pointing in the same direction, controlling the speed and giving them direction. And it's coming in with the King of Pentacles. So this, whatever this movement forward is, whatever this change that's coming through for you, it is very much of the real world. There is something to do here with your resources. There seems to be an attempt at kind of directing and controlling and mastering your resources in some way, your material resources. So this could be money, it can be time, it can be people. It could be maybe getting a business going in the right direction and really kind of gathering speed. With the Chariot card, we get the speed from combined efforts. The speed comes from basically everybody singing from the same hymn sheet, everybody going in the same direction. So there is an element of moving forward with regards to your resources, controlling your resources, or maybe some kind of empire building that we've got going on here. And it's in with the Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man. And I think there is a movement away from a situation that has basically not gone anywhere. There could be a change in perspective. You may be seeing something from a different point of view. But with the Hanged Man, it does talk about a stagnant energy. Externally, it looks like nothing's happening. There may be things going on inside, you know, thinking about things and gaining some kind of clarity, which is maybe why there is that sort of period of stagnation. And it's coming in with the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups talks about something that emotionally you've invested a lot of time, a lot of effort into, but you've come to an understanding that it's just, emotionally, it's just not doing it for you anymore. You're no longer happy with the situation as it is. It's no longer giving you any form of emotional contentment or joy. So with the Eight of Cups, there is a level of emotional detachment as we decide that we're no longer going to settle for this situation as it is, and we really kind of think about moving forward and thinking, well, do you know what? I know something. There is something else out there for me. There is a better situation, and that is what I'm going to go towards. So you could have been in this. It could be that this energy, this situation has just been stuck for a long time. It's not going anywhere, and that is why you are deciding to move forward. Now, it could be because this is the first chakra that we're talking about, this could be bringing in some kind of disruption, or it could be talking about seeing security, seeing our roots and our base from a different point of view, from a different perspective. And doing the right thing. There may be, as I say, there may be some kind of sacrifice as you go through, as you go forward, for the sake of security, but also for the sake of emotional contentment and a situation that it is emotionally fulfilling for you. But, you know, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelette. So in the past, we've got the Knight of Swords and we've got the Knight of Wands. Now, the court cards can always be people, so these could actually be characters from the past that you're dealing with. The Knight of Swords talks about the swords is all very much about mind, it's about communication, and we've got the Knight of Wands, which is inspiration and attraction. So I feel very much that in the past there's maybe something that you jumped into, possibly pretty quickly, but I think there is maybe been some kind of clarity and some kind of inspiration coming into you, and what is happening is with this clarity that's come to you and this inspiration that you've gained possibly from jumping into a situation, there does seem to be a little bit of an ability now to combine whatever these that may possibly have seemed a little bit rash or a little bit foolish in the past. There is some element of being able to combine them now and get them working together and get them going in the same direction. As I say, this could be two separate people, both with different agendas. But there is an element of pulling, if this is just talking about you, this is talking about, you know, kind of pulling together your plans and your thoughts and your mind and how you want to move forward with inspired action. You're able to combine logic and planning with something that you find really attractive, whether it's a person or a project or just something that really kind of gets the juices flowing. There may have been some level of clarity that's come through, and there is now a capacity for you to move forward and basically extricate yourself from a situation that is no longer doing it for you. So in the future, what's coming in then is this ten of wheel. This Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. So I do feel very much that the reason this message is coming in for you is that there is a choice or a decision that you need to make about what is the truth. What is the truth about what is going to help you in your situation? What is the right thing to do? What is the just thing to do? What is the truth? The Wheel of Fortune is a lucky card, and it does talk about the up-leveling of a situation, an improvement of a situation. But I think this improvement is only going to come through with a choice. So I feel very much that the reason that this message is coming through for you is that there may need to be some consideration about your roots, about your security. But the trick, I think it could be that maybe you've been in this, because we can get stuck here. You know, we can get stuck here through fear. But this really does seem like it is the right time. Justice and the wheel can talk about divine timing. This is the right time for you to make that choice and for you to extricate yourself from this situation that you've been stuck in for a long time, this stagnant energy. You have a change in perspective. You understand how you can move forward, and how to move forward and the logic of moving forward, and now it is just a case of making a choice to do so. The Wheel of Fortune does not turn itself. The Wheel of Fortune turns as a consequence of the actions that we take. So I feel very much that here there is a choice. You know, you have a choice, as you do in all things. Yeah, so I think this is coming through from your guides, basically saying, you know, be mindful of what you have as a root, be mindful of the things that you take as security, and try to make a healthy choice. it may include some sacrifices, but you got to break a few eggs to make an omelette. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave that there, guys. If you got something from the reading, give us a thumbs up. Check out your other timeless messages in your back catalogue. Get up to date with your current readings if you've got the time to do so. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. It's been a real pleasure doing this for you. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.